Oppo and OnePlus have showed us Westerners that flagship quality phones can be made by Chinese companies, and for really, really great prices. This is the Meizu MX4 Pro, and you can add it to that list. Now, Meizu started selling direct to its customers worldwide as of this year, but I decided to get my phone from everbuying.net. They were about $100 cheaper anyways, and they had free shipping, which was great. Now, for North Americans, honestly, this phone doesn't make much sense because it uses different LTE bands and is restricted to HSPA+. But many Europeans and some South American inhabitants might consider it. Now, the phone rocks an octa-core 2 GHz Exynos 5430 processor. It's not quite on par with the Snapdragon 810, but it's by no means a lousy chipset. Now, the phone itself is beautiful. Imagine that a Note 4 and an iPhone 6 Plus had a baby. It's got that chamfer, but has wonderful aluminum construction. It feels great in the hand, and it's honestly really, really light. Now, the speakerphone is clear and loud, and on the top you have a headphone jack that outputs the best quality audio I've ever heard on a smartphone. I think that's probably thanks to Meizu's awesome DAC and amplifier. They were originally a hi-fi MP3 player company, so they have a history of having really, really great audio on their phones. The sleep-wake button is inconveniently placed on the top, which is kind of a bother, but that's okay because the home button also doubles as a screen lock. Now, the speaker on the front of the device is marginal, and the notification LED is really soft and pretty, but it's only white, so that's kind of a problem. But the good thing is the front-facing camera is not just inconspicuous, but really, really great quality. Like many flagships we've been seeing lately, the back of the phone features that famous 20.7 Sony sensor we're seeing on a lot of phones that supports 4K video recording, but it looks really great on the MX4. I mean, it's no Note 4 or iPhone 6, but the camera isn't too far off. Now, the phone has a stupid removable plastic back that's stupid. You can look at the NFC chip, which works really great, but there's no removable battery nor SD card expansion, just a SIM slot, which is stupid design. It's stupid. Either go all metal and make the device look really pretty, or add functionality. Now, the MX4 Pro has the best fingerprint sensor I've ever used, and yes, it beats Touch ID. I think it's because the phone takes a good 2 to 3 minutes to learn each thumbprint in every direction, so you can literally put it at any angle or invert it and it will still unlock the phone. It's fast. Oh, and by the way, it supports wet fingers. So yeah, suck it, Apple. Now, the MX4 Pro features a 2560 by 1536, which by the way is 546 ppi, a display that's gorgeous. I'll admit colors are a little oversaturated and unnatural at times, but it's one of the most impressive displays I've used ever, especially considering it's not AMOLED. Now, the 5.3 aspect ratio is a little weird at first, but I really like it. There's more content side to side, and thanks to the tiny bezels on the phone, it's still less wide than an iPhone 6 Plus. Now, Flyme 4 is an ultra heavily modified fork of Android 4.4.4, though Flyme 5 is allegedly in the works. Now, all the stock apps are modified, and without an app drawer, the phone looks very akin to iOS, but unlike some ROMs, it's not just an iOS ripoff, it's a really good ripoff. The task manager looks like iOS 6, slide up from the bottom, and you get a drawer of recently run apps. Now, you can multitask between them or slide the icons up to kill them. I like the idea, but I wish there were a window previews available. Now, the phone is super quick, and I've experienced zero stutter since I got it yesterday. Maybe it's not the king of specs, but at the end of the day, who really cares about Geekbench scores so long as the phone runs nicely? For whatever it's worth, gaming performance was on point, and I've noticed little to no lag. Android handset makers, take note. Meizu lets you click a button in the settings menu that will root the device in less than 30 seconds. It's amazing, and every phone should have this. It's incredible, and being able to use root permission right off the device is superb. I'll upload a final review in a few weeks' time, but for the time being, thumbs up if you like this video and stay snazzy. Thank you so much for watching.